let's get to this Shavon Williams, man. Cause this shit crazy, man. I've been doing my research, man, on this shit. And Shavon, she a wild female, man. She a wild female. Because a lot of shit is coming out. Hold up, y'all. What's wrong with this shit? All right, let's get to it. This shit crazy, bro. How you set your own son up, man? If that ain't fucked up, man, what is, bro? How you do your own Sunday? Shavon, that woman, man.
Details uncovered in the dramatic abduction of a Milwaukee boy.
In court today, prosecutors say Corey Williams confessed to helping kidnap 7-year-old Jamal White about a week ago.
It sparked a 24-hour desperate search for the boy. He was eventually found safe at 39th and Lloyd. As 12 News' Hannah Hilliard explains, the suspect disputed the evidence in the case.
For the first time,
State of Wisconsin versus Corey Williams.
One of the accused abductors in court, Corey Williams, charged.
Now pay attention. The first thing I noticed was that his name, one of the abductors, this dude right here, name is Corey Williams, y'all. Corey Williams. Jamal White, the boy that was abducted, kidnapped. His mother name is Shavon Williams. Pay attention, y'all. The woman name is Shavon Williams. One of the niggas that stole the child name was Corey Williams. Corey fucking Williams. Her own fucking brother. That's why I say this, it's a dirty game, man. This her own fucking brother. Her own brother was in on kidnapping his nephew for a ransom of $100,000 in jewelry. And she, the mama, ain't shit. Shavon, she ain't shit. I'm going to get into that. Let's break it down. Y'all shit live. Y'all already know what time it is. It's your boy Gangsta Cap, 101.1 The Bounce. You already know.
Charged with kidnapping 7-year-old Jamal White, setting off a statewide Amber Alert.
Williams enlisted the help of a 14-year-old to develop a plan to help him rob somebody who he believed to be a local drug dealer.
A complaint and search warrant indicates the alleged drug dealer is Shavon Williams, Jamal's mom. Investigators say when she wasn't home, the dealer is Shavon Williams.
Look at her, gang. Don't her and Corey Williams look just alike y'all? Don't her and the dude that I just showed you that was being brought out, one of the niggas that was arrested for taking her son, don't they look just alike? Corey Williams and motherfucking y'all see that shit? Corey Williams and Shavon Williams look just a motherfucking like. Them niggas look like they could be twins. Identical twins. This is why I say pay attention to your circle. Sometimes it be your own family. You look just like this nigga. Look like they mama spit these niggas out at the same time. The freckles on their face. Look, y'all. Look at her. Look at him.
For the first.
Look at him, y'all. Look at her and look at him. They look like they fucking identical twins. Like they mama spit them out at the same time. These are some grimy motherfuckers. She set up her own fucking son robbery, y'all. Her own son kidnapping. She was part of her own son kidnapping. She was gonna let that shit go down just so she could get her baby daddy to pay $100,000 because he's a big time drug dealer. She wanted her baby daddy to pay that money. But then she acted like a bitch and got scared. She got cold feet. This is why I say I don't trust these hoes. Sound like another Jossie to me. Sound like another Jossie to me. Man, I'm breaking down this Shavon Williams shit. I'm breaking down this Shavon Williams, the chick out of Milwaukee whose son got kidnapped, and one of the kidnappers happened to be her own brother. How she was hiding shit from the police. How the kidnappers was calling her. They called her 40 times, y'all, 40 times. She never told the police that the kidnappers was calling her. She never told the police that they asked her for $100,000. Pay attention, y'all. Look how identical these motherfuckers look. We talking brother and sister.
A prosecutor say Corey Williams confessed to helping kidnap 7-year-old Jamal White about a week ago.
It sparked a 24-hour desperate search for the boy. He was eventually found safe at 39th and Lloyd. As 12 News' Hannah Hilliard explains, the suspect disputed the evidence in the case.
For the first time,
State of Wisconsin versus Corey Williams.
One of the accused abductors in court. Corey Williams charged with kidnapping 7-year-old Jamal White, setting off a statewide Amber Alert.
Williams enlisted the help of a 14-year-old to develop a plan to help him rob somebody who he believed to be a local drug dealer.
A complaint and search warrant indicates the alleged drug dealer is Shavon Williams, Jamal's mom. Investigators say when she wasn't home, the suspect driving this white Jeep Renegade went to the dad's house near 61st and Eustis to rob him instead. This video shows one man chasing the dad into the home, another following Jamal up the driveway. snatching him and putting him in the getaway car.
As the driver, you could have easily said, don't take that kid. Don't bring that kid in this car. You didn't do that.
This search warrant says the abductors took the little boy to a home here near 39th and Lloyd, where he watched cartoons and played Legos. It's also here he heard his own mother talking to the suspects on the phone.
Y'all heard what she said? The little boy heard his own mother talking to the suspects on the fucking phone, y'all. Pay attention, y'all. She heard her own son. He heard his own mother talking to the suspects on the phone. On the phone, gang. She was part of the motherfucking setup. She was part of her own son setup, my nigga. Whoever seen that movie Man on Fire with Denzel Washington? Whoever seen Man on Fire? I think it was Man on Fire when Denzel Washington had to motherfucking protect Lupita. Was it Lupita? Little girl. And Mark Anthony set up the kidnapping of his own daughter. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember in the movie when Mark Anthony set up the own kidnapping of his own daughter. And at the end of the movie, the wife found out. And she was like, how could you? How could you? And he was like, I had to. It was for the money. She was going to be okay. They wasn't supposed to hurt her. Y'all remember that? Remember when Denzel had to take him out and he ain't want to kill him? But he was so in love with Lupita, the little girl. Denzel was so in love with the little girl because he couldn't believe that how could you as a father set up a kidnapping for your own daughter? That's what Shavon Williams did, y'all. That's what Shavon Williams did. Shavon Williams set up her own son kidnapping and hid it from the police. Act like she was motherfucking trying to pay a ransom behind the police back. But in all actuality, she was trying to get that money from her baby daddy. She was trying to get her baby daddy to break bread. So she enlisted a 14-year-old and her brother to do the dirty work. And the fucked up thing about it is, the little boy heard everything. The little boy heard everything, gang. The little boy know his mother ain't shit. The little boy know what the fuck his mother was planning and what she was trying to do, gang. The little boy heard his mother on the fucking phone. Pay attention, y'all.
Walkie boy.
In court today, prosecutors say Corey Williams confessed to helping kidnap 7-year-old Jamal White about a week ago.
It sparked a 24-hour desperate search for the boy. He was eventually found safe at 39th and Lloyd. As 12 News' Hannah Hilliard explains, the suspect disputed the evidence in the case.
For the first time,
State of Wisconsin versus Corey Williams.
one of the accused abductors in court. Corey Williams charged with kidnapping 7-year-old Jamal White, setting off a statewide Amber Alert.
Williams enlisted the help of a 14-year-old to develop a plan to help him robbed somebody who he believed to be a local drug dealer.
A complaint and search warrant indicates the alleged drug dealer is Shavon Williams, Jamal's mom. Investigators say when she wasn't home, the suspect driving this white Jeep Renegade went to the dad's house near 61st and Eustis to rob him instead. This video shows one man chasing the dad into the home, another following Jamal up the driveway, snatching him and putting him in the getaway car.
As the driver, you could have easily said, don't take that kid. Don't bring that kid in this car. You didn't do that.
This search warrant says the abductors took the little boy to a home here near 39th and Lloyd, where he watched cartoons and played Legos. It's also here he heard his own mother talking to the suspects on the phone. Police say phone records document the kidnappers calling the mother's phone upwards of 40 times. They were demanding, quote, $100,000 and jewelry. And
You hear that, gang? They called the mother phone 40 times. How these niggas got your phone number and they talking to you on the phone 40 times? That's a motherfucking lie. That's what she said. That's what she said. She lying. She knew damn well. She knew every last nigga. She knew what the fuck was going on. She did 40 times my ass. 40 times my ass, gang. Pay attention. She was handling business with them niggas. She was on the phone with them niggas. And behind the cops' back, she was trying to get the money from her baby daddy. When being greedy go wrong, it's called greedy. Talk to him TV, what it do? Family, what up? Hit the link, nigga. Hit the motherfucking link. What you got going on? But you see what I'm saying, gang? Pay attention. She knew who the fuck she was talking to. You don't talk to niggas that kidnap your son for 40 times and you don't tell the police nothing. You don't tell the police nothing. Get the fuck out of here. That's why I say pay attention, man. All you got to do is pay attention, bro. She was trying to get her baby daddy for a bag, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. She was trying to get her baby daddy for a bag. And it's fucked up how she went about it. That's what she did. She said, I'm about to get my baby daddy for a bag. I'm about to bust his pockets down, break him down. What's the best way I could break my baby daddy down? We're going to let somebody kidnap Junior. Let somebody kidnap Junior. And he going to pay the ransom. This bitch watched Man on Fire. She watched too many Denzel Washington movies, y'all. That's what she did, y'all. She watched the movie Man on Fire by Denzel Washington and took that shit to the streets. Come on, man. How you communicating with the kidnappers? And one of the kidnappers is your brother. Get the fuck out of here. Come on, y'all know how this shit go, man. This is one of the biggest bullshit stories I ever heard in my life. If that bitch don't get put under the jail, man, put her under the jail. And I know this come with the dope game, but this wasn't no dope game. Niggas in the dope game ain't gonna kidnap your child and play with you. They ain't gonna play with you. That kid would have been took out. That's how you know it's family. That's how you know it's niggas connected to you. That's how you know it's niggas that love you. Niggas in the dope game not gonna play with you. Nigga, they tell you got 3 hours. Nigga, you got 3 hours. Niggas gonna do like they did to motherfucking Rich Porter and send you your son finger in a motherfucking envelope, nigga. Finger come to you in the envelope, nigga. Find that shit at McDonald's under the sink. When niggas play with you, they mean they really ain't trying to get the job done. They really ain't trying to hurt the little boy. That's because they close to the nigga. That's because they close to you. They still got a heart. When you ever know ransom people to call you for ransom and call you 40 times in one day? Get the fuck out of here. 40 times in one day? Man, y'all niggas was having conversation, nigga. Y'all niggas was having real deal Holyfield conversation. Y'all better pay attention. And the son heard it all. $100,000. Why she ain't bring that 100,000? Why she was gonna leave her son? Because she got cold feet. She felt like Jossie. She pulled the Jossie, y'all. She got cold feet at the last minute. Watch. At the last minute, she got cold feet.
Took the little boy to a home here near 39th and Lloyd, where he watched cartoons and played Legos. It's also here he heard his own mother talking to the suspects on the phone. Police say phone records document the kidnappers calling the mother's phone upwards of 40 times. They were demanding, quote, $100,000 and jewelry in exchange for the child.
How do we know all the details of this? It's because the defendant himself told us.
Corey Williams in court Friday, at times shaking his head, even challenging the court commissioner.
What you also said to the police is that when the mother did not meet you guys to pay the ransom, for a little while, you thought about hurting that kid. Those are your words in the criminal complaint.
That's a lie.
Okay, well, it's on tape. And we'll
make it make sense. Why wouldn't the mother meet them and take the ransom, y'all? You talking to these niggas on the phone. They calling you. You know the streets. They giving you an opportunity to get your son back. All you got to do is bring them 100 racks. Why she ain't bring the money, y'all? Pay attention, y'all. Why she couldn't get the money? Why she couldn't get the money? You want to know why? Because she couldn't get her baby daddy to give it up. She couldn't give her baby daddy to give it up. Her baby daddy knew she was on some fuck shit. Her baby daddy didn't trust her. I don't trust her. Don't trust nobody. Pay attention. The baby daddy knew she had something to do with it. The baby daddy knew that bitch was money hungry. The baby daddy knew that she was funny when it came to shit like this. He knew she was a backdoor bitch. Talk to him.
Gangsta, what it do, man? What in the Uncle Ice shit they got going on?
Man, you see this shit? You heard about this case?
Yeah, I heard about it, but I ain't get too much into it. I did hear about it, though. I seen it a couple times.
Man, she set her own son up, bro. She pulled, you ever seen that movie with Denzel Washington, Man on Fire?
Yeah, her Man on Fire, yeah.
Where he was the bodyguard.
So you think she pulled one of them cap?
Yup. She did the same thing Mark Anthony did. Set up the kidnapping of her child to get the $100,000.
So she was trying to get the ransom. So you think she was trying to get the ransom when she was in on it?
Yeah, she was in on it. And the reason I know she was in on it because how often do you know niggas to call you 40 times by ransom?
Fake. So who was the drug dealer? The little boy dad?
I think it was the baby daddy. The baby daddy was probably the big time nigga. But you know, taking care of his baby mother, making sure his son's straight.
Greed.
And she got greedy, and she came up with a scam to say, yo, I know how we can break his nigga pockets. He loved his son.
So I'm gonna say that. Why you think they were calling her instead of calling him? Did they call him in? They called him for the ransom money?
No, they was calling her. And I believe they was calling her because she was in on it. That's my whole point. Why wouldn't they be calling her? They stole the child from him, right?
Oh,
they
yeah,
kidnapped. Thank you. That's how you know she was in on it, because they kidnapped the child from his house. So why would I be calling her?
They messed up. That's how to see that. They messed up there right there.
Any smart nigga, street nigga, any detective would know that she was in on it, because why would they be calling you? And not only that, if I'm doing a ransom, my nigga, I'm not calling you 40 times. I'm not talking to you 40 times.
All right, I just need to know the money and the money and the location. That's it.
Exactly. The job is to talk to you as less as possible. I don't want you to recognize my voice. I don't want to give you no clues on who it is. Nigga, I'm trying to talk to you as less as possible. Fuck, I look like calling you 40 times.
And you ain't the one with the money.
Make it make sense.
Come on, man.
She was the one. She was trying to get her baby daddy to give the money. He didn't trust her. That's why they didn't get the money. My nigga, the son said he heard his mother talking to her, the kidnappers on the phone, my nigga. And she never came to pick the nigga up.
So she was basically just telling them to hold him.
Exactly. Why would you come nigga up? And she never informed the police that she talked to kidnappers 40 times.
Then
She never
then
told you.
For 40 phone calls, you knew that was your brother. Ain't no way in the world you didn't know that was him.
Think about it. And they found the son at her brother's house, and he was hiding in the attic. They look like identical twins.
Man, they so scary. Man, that's some scary stuff right there.
His name Corey Williams. Her name Shavon Williams.
So I seen where they said the daddy ran. So the daddy ran and left the little boy sitting out there.
Like a bitch.
Damn.
I don't respect that. That's why I said these niggas be different, my nigga. He ran in the house and the little boy ran up the driveway. He didn't even pick his son up and run with his son. That's why I said these niggas is different. They gonna choose their life over their kids every day.
Any time of the day. Yeah, it's scary. Cause I seen what they was on little running when he ran with his little baby guy. You know, that situation happened. I don't see nobody saying nothing about, you know, even though this is a messed up situation, you know what I'm saying? I don't see nobody saying how he ran and left his little boy in the driveway.
That nigga ran, left that baby. He was a hoe for that. That was a hoe move. That was definitely not a father move. My nigga, he was supposed to be fighting them. He was supposed to die before he let them niggas take his son in that car. You understand what I'm telling you? He was supposed to be fighting them niggas. Going all out.
And let's just say they would come and spray that joint up. You ran in the house and left him out there.
And then watched them. You know, he looked and watched them put his son, run to the car with his son. Fuck out of here, nigga. You crazy.
Facts. I'm glad you touched on it, John, because I ain't get deep into
it. Yo, she set this shit up, man. She set this shit up. She sat there and was thinking about how she could rob her baby daddy, how she could get money from this nigga. And she watched Man on Fire by Denzel Washington. And she said, we're going to do the same thing that Mark Anthony did. We're gonna set up a fucking kidnapping and ask him for a ransom.
Then put your brother in.
And the cops don't, and the whole time behind his back, the cops ain't gonna know. That's the same thing they did the movie in Man on Fire. The whole time, Mark Anthony was trying to pay a ransom back, and the cops didn't know that he was trying to pay a ransom.
And see, that's what they moved. And then when they move around too, y'all shouldn't even call her at all. Y'all got the little boy from his house, so y'all supposed been calling him like, "What the money we?"
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
That's how they fucked up. That's how they know the girl was involved. Because why are you calling her? That means she set it up like that. She wanted to be the one to inform the baby daddy. Oh, I just got a phone call. They said they wanted that $100,000 in the jury. And the baby daddy probably was like, bitch, man, you sound like you on to something.
And see, you called, they called you instead of calling me, and they got them from my house. Got to make this shit make sense.
Exactly. And they calling you 40 times. And you never told the police not one time that they called you. Get the fuck. Yo, if somebody take your child, you're going to inform the police. Especially if they work.
That's the first time you're going to tell them. I've been getting phone calls.
That's why I said these niggas is full of shit. She full of shit. She set up her own son. And the reason you know, and then nobody, the child is in CPS custody.
So she ain't locked up yet.
Nope. She locked up. Lena, what up?
Hey guys, how are ya?
Hey Miss Lena, how you doing?
Hey, talk to me. How are you?
Doing all right, Miss Lena.
What's up, Captain? I was gonna say Captain King. I was just looking at one of your videos. I was watching one of your old videos, and it stood in my mind. Everybody's good?
Yeah. You heard about this case, Lena?
No, I didn't. I'm listening to you. But that's crazy work.
This remind me of the case from New York with Rich Porter when his uncle took his nephew and paid him full.
Yeah, I remember that.
Uncle Ice.
Remember? Yeah, when Uncle Ice, yeah, you said that. You was like Uncle Ice. Yeah. He did the same thing Uncle Ice. The only difference is he was in on it. She was in on it. That's the only difference. Rich Porter wasn't in on it. She actually was in on it.
Crazy work.
It is wicked.
How you gonna take part in the kidnapping of your own fucking son?
That money do it to people.
And she got her brother because she knew her brother wasn't gonna take him out. You know what I'm saying? She knew her brother wasn't gonna take him out, so that's why she got him to do that.
Yeah, and a 14-year-old.
Not a baby, a kid, a teenager.
Yeah. That's how you know it was her that had something to do with it too, because she enlisted fucking little kids. Who the fuck enlists a 14-year-old to commit a robbery, a kidnapping, and a robbery? A 14-year-old.
So I'm asking though, so the 14-year-old was the one who hopped out the car and grabbed the little boy.
Yeah.
Most likely.
The 14-year-old was the one who ran up the driveway and grabbed him.
Yep, the brother couldn't get out because if the brother got out, he would have noticed the brother.
The brother was driving the car.
Okay, wait, I made a mistake.
But I'm pretty sure the father knew it was a setup because he nobody probably know where that nigga lived. That was a little suburb. That nigga wasn't in the hood. You see what I'm saying? He was ducked off.
Yeah, just like I said, had a situation where you be set up. Like they got him from my house. Why they ain't call me? Why they ain't confirm me? Anything.
Yeah. First of all, how they knew he was at my house?
Thanks.
That's how you knew it was family involved. How did they know to come to my house? How did they know he was at my crib? And he don't even live with me. Remember, the news reporter said that they went to the mama's house first. Then went to the daddy's house. How did they know?
The mother. They skipped the mother's house.
That was just a front. That was just to throw the police off.
Yeah, throw it off a little throw off.
Yeah. That was just to throw it off, make it look like they going to the mama's house first, just in case if they see the car on surveillance, it don't look like they just went to the dad's house. Because then what the cops gonna say? How y'all knew the child was at the dad's house? That the child don't live with the dad. How y'all knew to go straight to the dad's house? So they had to make it look like they was taking out the mother house, then went to the dad. When all actuality.
And that's still official. That's I said that's still suspicious right there. Because if they kind of might your house first looking for, why you ain't notify the police then?
So she didn't know. They got them on camera. They got the people on Ring camera sitting outside the mama. But I don't think they was ever staking the mama house. I think they was just chilling to make it look like they were there first.
Throw it off.
Throw it off, yeah. Because how would they know? Oh, if he not here, he's at the dad house. That means somebody know you. That means it's somebody that know you very well. Oh, if Jamal not here, he at the dad house.
Huh?
You see what I'm saying?
No, what you say?
Yeah, I'm about to new one of that this weekend. You feel me? That's like if I got a son and niggas know my son ain't outside playing at the basketball, he ain't home, and then I know he over here. But how you know where over here is? You got to be somebody close to us to know where over here is. That's why I say it's a 30-day. It be your own family.
Those be the first ones you gotta watch out for.
All for money. And then how you think that little money? How you think he gonna live now, Lena, the rest of his life, knowing that he heard his mother on the phone talking to the dudes after they kidnapped him? And she didn't come pick him up.
I'm sorry, I'm rolling.
And knowing your uncle was involved.
Yeah, that he in there watching cartoons, playing Legos. But he listening to his mother on speakerphone. The dummies didn't even think to like not put it on speakerphone. So he hearing his mother talk to them on speakerphone. So he listening to her talk to them. So now you saying to yourself, oh, okay, my mother is cool with this shit, what they doing.
Mm-hmm.
He probably heard her say, yeah, just don't hurt them, everything good. You already know what to do. I got you. Pay attention.
Then they tried to call her phone 40 times. It still looks suspicious. But y'all didn't call his phone one time, and he the one with the money.
He the one with the money. He the one you took the child from. Pay attention. All is set up.
I'm gonna be right back, okay?
All right,
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay, salute, Lena.
All right, baby girl.
Yeah, all is set up. That's why I said it's fucked up when your own mother do you like that.
I ain't over greed. That's greed. You got that down. You got that down in life that you. It's wild.
That you said I'm a fake a kidnapping so I could get my so I could rob my son. So I could rob my baby daddy. I know he loved his junior because he was a junior. So I know he loved his junior enough that he gonna pay $100,000.
So you think they're gonna get a dad custody of the little boy? How you think they're gonna go?
I think he gonna have to fight for it. Right now, that's probably what he doing. If I was him, I'd be fighting for custody. I'd be trying to get custody. But if they gonna, you know how they gonna do? They gonna play this big old drug scenario like none of them need custody. CPS gonna say they all got some drug shit going on. They gonna use this whole shit against everybody.
So nobody ain't gonna be able to get them. Lost in the system.
Or a family member. My grandma, if grandma's still around, they gonna be like, y'all niggas.
So what her charges is? What's her charges?
Right now, they got her for obstruction justice and probation violation because she didn't tell them that the ransom people was calling her.
So the brother ain't. So that mean the brother ain't. He ain't talking. He ain't saying nothing yet.
Not yet. But I think it's before it's over with, he gonna tell everything. Yeah, before it's over with, I think he gonna tell everything.
I tell you,
He
that's what
said
they messed up at.
Williams
That's what they
case.
messed up at, y'all.
The chick that remember her son got kidnapped in the driveway, and her dad ran while they was taking the plane out the driveway. You don't remember that case? But in Milwaukee, the chick, they said she was selling drugs and she had a lot of money, and supposedly the son had they went to the mom house first looking for the son. He wasn't with the mom. The mom wasn't there. They couldn't see the mom. So then they staked out the dad house and saw him riding the bike down the street. And the dad drives in the car. And they jumped out, grabbed the boy. The dad ran, and the boy ran the opposite direction. They picked up the kid, put him in the car, and then they end up calling the mother 40 times for a ransom. Come to find out, one of the dudes is her brother, and she was in on it.
So she trying to get ransom from the dad?
She trying to get $100,000 from the dad. She pulled remember the movie Man on Fire with Lupita?
Yeah.
And they found out Mark Anthony
he owed some debts.
He owed some debts, so he set up a ransom on his own daughter. That's what she basically did to her son. And she was trying to get her baby daddy to pay $100,000 and give up jewelry. And the niggas was calling her 40 times. And it was her own brother. His name Corey Williams. Her name Shavon Williams. They look like fucking twins. And she never once told the police that the people that was calling for ransom. Never once. And then the son is saying that he heard his mother on the phone talking to them while he was in there.
That's insane. That is a fucking movie.
So your own son is saying, I heard my mom talking to them, and she didn't come to get me.
Wow.
And he's 7.
So what made what made them go to the brother house, Cap?
Because they say they followed the car. They used the traffic lights and all that. They ended up following the car, and they tracked the car back through that. Area surveillance, traffic lights.
The simple stuff.
The shit that they use when they only really want to go to work. When they really want to go to work, they use the traffic lights and the cameras and trace your every move. You see what I'm saying? But they don't do that when it's serious shit. So, and are kids involved? People with bomb threats.
You recorded anyway. They control lights. They got all of that shit on operated time frame.
So what? So they already knew. Went right back to the nigga. Caught the nigga in the attic, hiding the little kid in the house. And then they like, man, they know something funny about this shit. They know she about to go to jail for a long time. Look at this shit. Let me play this shit for Kimmy.
Okay.
Wonky boy.
In court today, prosecutors say Corey Williams confessed to helping kidnap 7-year-old Jamal White about a week ago.
It sparked a 24-hour desperate search for the boy. He was eventually found safe at 39th and Lloyd. As 12 News' Hannah Hilliard explains, the suspect disputed the evidence in the case.
For the first time,
State of Wisconsin versus Corey Williams.
One of the accused abductors in court. Corey Williams charged with kidnapping 7-year-old Jamal White, setting off a statewide Amber Alert.
Williams enlisted the help of a 14-year-old to develop a plan to help him rob somebody who he believed to be a local drug dealer.
A complaint and search warrant indicates the alleged drug dealer is Shavon Williams, Jamal's mom. Investigators say when she wasn't home, the suspect driving this white Jeep Renegade went to the dad's house near 61st and Eustis to rob him instead. This video shows one man chasing the dad into the home, another following Jamal up the driveway, snatching him and putting him in the getaway car.
As the driver, you could have easily said, don't take that kid. Don't bring that kid in this car. You didn't do that.
This search warrant says the abductors took the little boy to a home here near 39th and Lloyd, where he watched cartoons and played Legos. It's also here he heard his own mother talking to the suspects on the phone.
What do you think about that, Kenny?
I don't know. I don't even have words no more.
You heard his own mother on the phone.
And this is from the child's mouth. That's come on.
Dirty game. Dirty fucking game. And then you see how the nigga ran in the house and left his son?
Yeah.
That nigga hauled ass on his son and said, fuck his son.
Mm-hmm.
Like he didn't even some niggas have died before they allow you to take their kids.
He probably thought they weren't going to chase the kid.
Man, you ain't supposed to think like that.
Like he thinking like, nigga, they coming for him. They don't want your kid. Your kid run the opposite way. They split and both they get you and the kid because one person's chasing the other and somebody chasing the kid.
You supposed to run with your kid.
You have to really be prepared for anything. You know what I'm saying? You can't trust, that people ain't out here doing things to kids. Nobody cares no more. That's messed up. That is the mom, the uncle.
That shit crazy. This appears to honestly, how much wicked can this world get?
Right. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I don't have nothing else to say. Like, damn. Like, what? A mom? Like, you gather it up to have your own child snatched up? Like, it's...
Like, it ain't nothing.
That's the shit y'all come up with?
Hell yeah.
And y'all ain't too fucking good because you get captured. That's what be the crazy thing about the news. When we hear it, a lot of these people already be in handcuffs behind bars. Like, just name the news stupids. Like, that's why they had like America's Dumbest and all this, because this is the news. You niggas sat around and didn't come up with a fucking business plan, but you came up with a robbery of a child, the whole kidnapping, and now niggas is going to jail, got mugshots and all. Like, had you planned differently, you could have made $100,000, dummy.
Not kidnap him and hold him for ransom.
Right. With this bullshit, right? Trying to rob the fucking father.
Why would you do? I never understood kidnapping for a ransom, bro. I'm not doing nothing where I gotta wait for my money. Like, I never understood that. That's like the weirdest shit. If I'm gonna do something, nigga, I'm going in to get the money. I'm not going to get somebody and with the hopes that they bring me
I
money.
have to make a phone call and then be like, "Hey, this is how much you owe me."
Yeah,
nigga, the job was already fucking done. So like, why are you? And then you're going to ask, but you do that because usually that's why they try to get somebody that's close to you, a loved one, because people will go through hella high water to try to save the life. They don't know what a person's thinking. They don't know it's a joke on the end, or if somebody's a family member not going to hurt the child. You're just thinking, I'll give you whatever so that I can get my child in.
Unless like his mama and don't give a fuck, take that little
she
nigga.
Set it up. So she's behind it. So
she didn't even tell the police they was calling.
Right, but that's because she was in on it.
She was too scared thinking that she was gonna get caught because she knew the police was gonna ask, why they calling you? They didn't come to your house, baby. Why they calling you and not the father?
The person they took the child from.
Exactly.
Well, that's why you say these people are smart out here, right?
And since when do they call you 40 times?
Right.
Bro, it don't take 40 phone calls to tell you how to bring the money and how much we want.
It's one phone call. I got your child, and this is what I require. Boom, that's it.
They hear me, right? Yeah, they was talking about it the whole time, y'all. That was more than that. Yeah, they had a real conversation. They was talking about conversations about the police, where to take the kid, all types of shit. She at the last minute now trying to make it look like it was all about that it really was something different. That's what she doing.
Well, nice try explaining it.
So did she contact the father any time and let him know?
I don't know. See, that's what don't know. That's what it's gonna come out. See, I believe that she probably was contacting the father trying to get the money from him, trying to get him to pay the ransom behind the police back to get the kid. Because the only way she get the money is if she do it behind the police back. If she do it with the police, she never receives no money. And then the whole thing is for nothing.
Right, then it causes a problem because you're talking to the kidnappers. You're part of this just as much as
not only that. Right, so if it's all about money, you don't receive no money.
She don't get anything. It goes to the kidnappers, right? If you call the cops, right, and the cops get involved,
and it's a sting, and then there's no money.
But she's anticipating that he's going to
pay the money,
right?
So she's doing it without the cops knowing. Exactly. She's doing it behind their cops' back. That's why she never wanted to inform the cops, because at the end of the day, I got a stake in this money.
Right.
I don't need the cops involved. So I'm going to act like I want to keep it street, and I want to leave it to the street so that they don't, because if I don't tell the cops, then I can get them back. But she want that money.
People are watching too much fucking TV. That's what I think it is. I think it is, because these are not your brightest fucking people, right? Coming up with these ideas. And these are ideas that are advanced. So you got to learn them from somewhere. So people are watching a lot of this, saying Raising Canaan, being all of this shit. And they're thinking like, yo, I don't know what her deal is, but she's getting on my nerves. That's why she's on it. But yeah, and they really thinking that they can execute this shit. And they think it's going to happen like with no problem. Because you can't tell me that people is using whole brain. Like this is just not happening. It's not. So you can't tell me that you smart. No, there's nowhere this shit was smart. So you saw this on TV, didn't you?
They saw the movie.
Right. You see this shit on TV.
Man on fire. Look, Pita. I'm telling you, this was the same.
If they watch the whole movie, they find out he got found out too.
At the end, Denzel said, you set this all up. You set this all up. That's the same thing she did. She set it all up. Also, she could get money from her baby daddy. For the love of money. Sometimes people love money so bad that they willing to do all types of shit to get that money. And she said, I know this 14-year-old and my brother ain't gonna hurt my son, and I'm gonna let them kidnap my son so I can get him to pay the money. Only difference is baby daddy.
You think it would have been smarter if she would have worked with the police? Just let them get the money.
It would have made her look like she wasn't involved.
Right.
The fact that she took 40 phone calls and never informed the police about it, let the police, it's easy to see that she played a part.
But she did. How you would dispute those phone calls, those 40 phone calls, the trail? You left that shit. Right. So even if you say, oh, I didn't know, and you call the police, they still are going to turn around and verify everything.
She's trying to make it seem like them was the ransom people calling her for the money and telling her. It don't take 40 phone calls to tell you that.
And this guy that is supposed to be calling is the brother?
Yeah, no, it's the brother.
14-year-old.
One of them, they didn't state who the person was yet. But she just said she got 40 phone calls. But they was able to track her phone and see that she got 40 phone calls to them.
Okay, so wasn't nowhere in there that she actually called the number back?
It didn't say.
They just received the call.
They just saw the call log, so she received 40 calls.
We don't know who she talking to, because she could say like, oh, as far if it's not her brother, I don't know. There's a lot of things you could try to say. It's what you can
But the son already corroborated that he heard his mother talking to him.
Well, I mean, it was 40 phone calls.
That's the fucked up part. And the son said that he thought she was gonna come pick him up. She was telling them she's gonna come get him.
Oh my God.
And then she never showed up to the meet point.
Uncle probably telling him, be cool. We ain't gonna hurt you, just be cool.
Yeah, he playing Legos and watching cartoons while they trying to figure out how to get the baby daddy for 100,000. It's a dirty game. Dirty fucking game. That's why I said, watch. You got to pay attention.
Yeah, I just did better.
That's why I say it's a gift and a curse when you got money, man. It ain't always good, because sometimes the same motherfuckers that you got money for that you want to take care of be the same ones that be looking for ways to eat you up.
Then what a dude then you have 100,000 just to pull at his ass like that?
He probably didn't. That's why he didn't pay it.
All for nothing.
You know, sometimes a nigga can make it look like he got more than what he got. She probably thinking he got that type of money. He probably sitting on 20 the whole time.
You seen how Mitch was a paid in full. He ain't even had the whole thing moving.
Yeah, that nigga didn't even have 125 racks. And them niggas was big on drug dealers. That's what I said, man. These niggas, when you sell drugs, you spend more than you save. You always reading up. Then you can't stop buying cars, clothes, jewelry, motorcycles. You see what I'm saying? Niggas don't be really sitting on no money. They spending it.
It look like money.
Especially when it's coming in fast like that. You like, fuck it, I'm gonna get it back tomorrow.
That shit wicked here, man. It greed of mine. Greed, something serious.
You see, Finesse 2 times mother said Finesse went through 4 million. 4 fucking million. Not
Damn,
crazy that is to go through 4 million.
Damn, on what? Cars and chains and shit? God. Oh. Yeah,
Nigga,
probably
airplane, hotels, clothes, teeth. You know what I'm saying? These niggas be doing a lot of shit. And that shit add up quick. Gambling.
facts, trying to take her in, but
You see the nigga by himself now? That entourage shit stop quick. You know why? Because you got to pay for everybody. You call it paying for love. No. You employing niggas. You got to pay niggas to be around you.
once a nigga stop paying, they expect disapprove.
Once you don't pay no more, you see niggas, man, niggas ain't doing this shit for free. Niggas rather go home and be with their family.
Shit, that what happen when you try to pay for it. Got man, no nigga loyalty before the end of that. You go get new niggas when you get some money.
You be stuck with 3 niggas. You go from 4, 5 niggas